Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Harvest Town. As you can see, we are doing really well. I think that we are doing pretty impressive. Now, in this episode, we are going to send this vessel to our first expedition. And for that, the only thing that we need now is vegetable pie, and we need 20 of those. Now, to do vegetable pies, we are going to need eggs. So I lock them, nobody can eat them. And this baker here is producing the pies, and we already have 12. So hopefully, these guys are going to take them to the barn, and from the barn, they will go up here somehow. I don't know how this is going to work, way too far away, but we could actually switch production between this baker here and that one here. That shouldn't be a problem. Let's see how it goes. I'm not too worried about that at the moment. Now, another thing I want to do at some stage is upgrade these guys, this lumberjack. Look the amount of firewood, guys, that we have, and look how little charcoal. That means that eventually we are going to need more kilners. One thing I want to do as well is upgrade roads to stone roads. That should be something that we need to consider real soon as well. Okay, and how we do in terms of farming? Well, look at the amount of oats doing brilliantly, and this one's just been harvested, so that's brilliant. Now I'm going to blow the horn to carry on getting the flax in, because flax we are starting to run a bit short, and that means that eventually we are going to have an additional field, a little one, just for flax as well, just for the amount of people that we got. And of course, the bigger that you grow, obviously the more resources we are going to need. Okay, so keep that in mind as well. I would like at some stage to place one of the new housing buildings, one of those PODs. This is something that we should place at some stage. Maybe this area here, make a road down here, put 3 or 4 of those, and then a couple of fields down here, maybe for animals. So farming, I would like to do that at some stage. Okay, let's crank it up. Speed 5 as always. Let them go. Let get on with the horn. Blow the horn to make sure that they do the job pretty sharpish. Now, do we have anything here yet? It's going to be too early. No, nothing yet. Now, this is something that I really want to keep an eye on, guys, because of course they are producing. Now, my problem is how these pies are going to get up there. That is my problem. And to be fair, it's not a rush to send these boats to expedition. It's something that, you can do on the side. So if they take 1 day or 2 days more, so be it. I really don't mind that too much. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now, wild animals, I don't think we have any. I want these guys to collect all these trees, so I know what I'm doing. But I'm going to get a road up here. And I'm going to build a line of houses in here, and all this is going to be farming land. That is the idea, guys. That is what we are going to do eventually. Now, shall we upgrade these guys? Shall we upgrade them? We only have 1 labor. You see, the thing is, for the boat, I would like to have two builders. But this is something that we could actually do. And if I take these guys out and press to upgrade, let's upgrade them. Come on, you can do it now. Now, how many students we got, by the way? 2 students. That's not too bad at all. Now, look at the barns, guys. This is full. This is pretty much full. One thing that doesn't seem to be filling up is the warehouse. Look how little resources we got. 70 stone only. We need a stone as well at some stage, so I'm going to ask them to collect some as well. And it's not urgent, but they can start doing something. 18 there, none in there, another 18 here. You see, this is the issue with the mines. Just don't produce enough. I don't think they do. And we have new storm. That means a new building in fire. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. Pretty sure. Have the pies left? Yes, they have. Now, where are they gone? Because they are not in this barn here. And I'm pretty sure they're on the way up here. Oh, they should be here. There you go. Brilliant. So it came quite fast, actually, which I am very, very pleased about. Very pleased about. Right, we are in summer. You know what? I'm going to let this guy to sow again this season. See if we can actually collect a bit more, because we have 200 flags. Pretty sure we can actually get a bit more from there. And as always, the wheat is idle at the moment. We don't need it. Look at the amount of clothing, guys. 69. Awesome. And the oats is still going. Brilliant. Nearly 2,000. Look the amount of chickens, guys. Look at this. We are tops in every single coop, I think. Yeah, 11, 12. 11, 12. And 11, 12. How cool is that? How cool is that? And that is a very good resource, not only for eggs, but for meat as well. Remember that as well, guys. Okay, brilliant. Now, should you have really one bakery for each type of pie? I'm wondering. I'm not too sure. Now, I'm running with 3 bakers, guys. I have the vegetables down here. I'm having the meat pies up here. And I'm having the bread down here. Okay. How are we doing with these oats? They have picked up some oats. Yeah, they have harvested. They're starting to plant again. Brilliant. We are only late summer, so, you know, we may get a bit more harvesting from here, you know. That's going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting. Now, how are we doing? 1620. Let's check real quick. These guys here, which they are producing beautifully. Brilliant. Excellent. So, I'm pretty sure, guys, that we are going to see this boat departing very, very soon. Very, very soon, guys. I'm pretty sure this is going to be our first expedition. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, that we send them to get some farm animals. And that is going to be pretty impressive. Now, my question is, once they arrive with the farm animals, where do they keep them? Do we have to have the farm ready for the animals to get into the farm? Or they get here somehow until we have the farm ready? I don't know. That's going to be a challenge, and I'm not going to research anything about it. I'm going to just learn by my mistakes, and my guts are telling me that to wait in building the farms until the animals are here. So that is what I'm going to do. Okay? And that's going to be pretty awesome, I think. Right, flax is going again. Excellent. We are harvesting 10,000 guys vegetables. How cool is that? Let's blow the horn again. Now, not many wild animals in this episode, actually, which is good. It's very good. What about the apples? The apples do really, really well. Really well. I think I'm going to open a new orchard somewhere around here, and hopefully with this why am I not doing nothing here, guys? You have 2 builders. Assign to that. Do we need to assign an extra one? Oh, there we go. We are doing it now. Brilliant. Let me prioritize that real quick, shall I? So they can start. The builder just went past. You can see that. And I think it's going to collect. I know. I was thinking maybe it's collecting the pies. And I would love to see this boat going. I would love to see it. Let me see. Well, 16 is still. Should be very, very, very soon. Very soon. So I need to keep an eye on that one. Just keep it in this angle so we can see. Look at that. How cool is that view, guys? I think it's pretty impressive. What do you think? I think it's pretty impressive. Oh, I thought it was moving, actually. Okay, so olive oil. Temperature plus 20. We have plenty of time. Let's blow the horn once more, shall we? Make sure that we harvest everything. We have nearly 12,000 vegetables, guys. 12,000 vegetables. Looking pretty strong at the moment. And see how it goes. See how it goes. 20 or 20? Oh no, 16. I was getting excited now. 16. And of course now the builders have to come and build the expedition. Okay, once we topped up, that's what's going to happen. So we have a bit of time to see what's going on, really. Okay. Excellent. Oh, look, they're going. Brilliant. Building that sawmill. I think it's going to be much better as well. Now, how are we doing with Scarecrows, guys. That's something that we can't forget very easily either. Because, let me see, it's one in here, but we don't have any here. And that's important because production will, you have a bonus of 15% plus production if you have one of these guys. And you can find them under, a new tornado, under decorations, okay? I think one is going to be placed in there, I think. In actual fact, I could put him here. Could we put him here? Are we going to do a road? Yeah, I think a road will come here some stage. Let me play here. There we go. Okay. That's something you need to keep an eye on as well. Okay, the construction is complete. Look at that. There we go. Brilliant. So how many we got now? Lumberjacks, yeah, 6 of 8. Brilliant. Excellent. So a total of 6, is that correct? Yes, a total of 6 of 8. That's excellent. Brilliant. Well, things seems to be going quite well at the moment. And, you know, keeping in mind all the troubles that we have, or we had during this series at the beginning of it, with so many people dying for so many different reasons, I think that we done a pretty cool recovery, guys. I think. Come on, guys. Oops, what happened? Oh, that's the fisherman. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. I didn't. Right, flags are still going. Brilliant. How many flags we got? Oh, 48. Look at that. 102 clothing. So flags is something that we need to look at. Pretty much sharpish. We got flour going down. I'm thinking, could we use this for flags next season? I think that we can. And I'm going to assign there for next season to be ready to go. Now, you're doing oats, nearly 2,000. I think that you can stop now. We're on 4. I don't think it's going to be time for... Well, let them be. Let them be a bit longer. And see what they do. What's this guy's doing? I'm going to gather immediately. Because we are in fall now. Temperatures... Expedition has begun, guys. It's gone. Oh, dude, he's gone. I didn't see him. Oh, can you see expedition has begun? Right, so now I think that we need to wait for 2 or 3 years for that boat to come back. Now, this is going to be very interesting. But we finally managed time of expedition completion, summer 27 years. So it's a year. Oh, that's going to be pretty awesome. Probably next episode, maybe the next one, the following one. How cool is that? That is pretty impressive. Love it. Absolutely love it. Let's see what they bring. Let's see what they bring. Now, some people say that unless they bring you farm animals or different crops or something, they don't bring you many things. But, you know, this is something that the developers can work on to bring different things in different buildings, different... What? The sky's the limit. That's what I'm saying. The sky is the limit, guys. Brilliant. Excellent. Right. Okay, these guys can go now. 5. It's going to be 16 in total. There you go. It's +7. And still, you know, gather immediately as well. So we have resources to go here. They're still gathering. Brilliant. These guys can finish as well now. We got a total of 13,000. So this is going to be a total of 11 guys working in here. How are we doing down here? Yeah, brilliant. These 3 is finished as well. Excellent. So we got a lot of labor, and these guys can finish as well. So 6 left is going to be a total of 5. Now, what these 5 are doing? That's what I'm wondering. They're not here. Oh, here's one. Flax 0, look. Come on, gather, my friend. And oats. Still we have some time, you know. These fields get frozen when you reach 0. When it's 0 degrees, then they can't carry on harvesting any longer. But as long as they carry on bringing some stuff, that's really cool. Where is he? Where is he gone? This guy. Where's the farmer gone? Don't seem to be doing much at the moment. Oh well. Must be somewhere. These guys are still doing it. That's pretty cool. 12,000 food. You know what? Be aware that although we have 12,000 food. I'm going to release some meat, and I'm going to start saving some fish to start switching to fish pies for a pet, so they have something different. Look at that, meat pie and fish pie. Why a lot of it? Why a lot of it? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fish to fish for a second, and hopefully we will get some. I'm going to actually release the pies so they can have more resources as well to eat and all that kind of thing. And that will be really cool, because if it's going to be year 27 summer when the expedition comes back, I am thinking, let me slow this down so we can actually chat about it. I am thinking in just about before summer, locked all the pies and all the production, so by the time that the expedition arrives, we can have pretty much everything ready. I think that would be really, really cool thing to do, I think. Right, fields. Let's get them out of the fields now, because these guys are all sorted now. Let me take them out of here as well. There's nobody in there, and it's nobody in there. And that should be everyone out. Yes, should be. It's 2 guys around. Who are they? No one in here. No one in here. And no one in here. Which field still have 2 people around? Maybe down here somewhere. No. There we go. There, yeah. Okay. Now we don't have any farmers assigned, as you can see. Brilliant. Right. Excellent. Now, so what we're going to do, guys? I thought in bringing a road. Let me see. 1, 2. I like to get 3 spaces because I can put a well or something there. 1, 2, 3. Somewhere around here, maybe. What do you think? I think it's. And now all this eventually can become farming land for animals or whatever, because we need to get ready for that, guys. And I would definitely love to place one of these big houses. Now, what do you think? Do we place the house now? Shall we wait for a little longer to see how food production goes and all that? I'm pretty sure that we can actually build one of these big houses, you know. I'm pretty sure we can. And then have a row of big houses in here, and then all this farming land. That could be really, really interesting. Of course, at this stage, we are going to have to take all these things down as well, because what we wanted for this fence is doing absolutely nothing, I think. If I can find how to... Is that right here? Yeah, right here. Yeah, you see. Let's go take them all down, I think. And I think it's just not worth it. And then we can actually build up a bit more. Eventually, we need to expand a bit more. And we need to take it very slowly. The way we are going to expand all this. Because we don't want to get into any type of trouble. And go back to all the problems that we got in the past. And I'm going to ask them to carry on taking all this down. And hopefully we can get some resources from here as well, you know. Let me see. Make sure I click the right thing here. Otherwise we're going to be in a bit of trouble, I think. So they can do all this during winter. And hopefully for next summer will be all done. And of course I think then we can actually start building more housing. At least one at the time, maybe one a year, something like that. Take it nice and slowly. And of course, I want to do a castle eventually as well, up the top. And that will have their own walls and things. And this is going to reach all the farming land around here. So I'm hoping that that's going to work pretty okay for us. So let's take all this thing down, so we know where we stand. And of course, as we expand, we are going to have to move the gatherers and the foresters and all these people. I wonder if the gate is selected to be taken down. Not too sure. And to be fair, this was one of the first mistakes I made making this wall. And you know, when you are new to a game and you don't know what really you're doing, you try your best, you know, but it doesn't always work the way. Oh no. Oh, can I do this? Oh, dude. That was very stupid. Now, can I ask them to undo? That restores limit profession event log. Wow, I clicked the wrong thing. I didn't. Well, now is when I don't have much option than to build that house, because that house is going down, whatever happens, and it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty. So let's get a house here real quick. Let me switch this baby around. That's going to be pretty cool. That's going to be there. Now, what I'm going to do is prioritize. What's the prioritization button? I'm lost. Oh, right here. Let me prioritize this. Okay, so hopefully by the time that this house is down, they move down here. I'm really hoping. If not, well, we will lose a few labor, a few villagers, but we will make this house back again, I think. Have I actually? I'm so confused. Which one? Oh, this one. Is this one? Yeah, you see, we have a homeless person. It's going to pretty much die. Oh well, it is what it is. It's an accident. I don't know how to cancel the construction, you know. Can you cancel the construction? Let me check real quick. That's the menu. It's not going to be roads, castle. No, I don't think you can't. Houses, resources. No. Cancels resort gathering. Is cancels resort gathering the same? No, it shouldn't be. No, it shouldn't be. Well, this is terraforming. Click on ability to disconstruct, but it doesn't say to avoid the disconstruction. No, I don't think you can't. I don't think you can't. That's a shame. That's something that they should have as well, because as you can see now, mistakes happen. So crank it up to 5. Oh, that was a stupid, silly mistake, but there you go. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Just checking that we are doing the right thing here with the chickens. Oh, well, look at them. Now, you know, hopefully, you know, I'm thinking, let me put 5 builders in here. And this is have been prioritized. Stone, we don't have much stone. How many stone? Much stone we need? Oh, 180. Oh, dude. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of an issue, I think. Let me ask them to collect more stone real quick. 129 there. And 61 there. They should really bring everything. I'm thinking, hopefully, it's going to be enough time before these guys died to this house to be constructed, but I really don't think it's going to be enough time. Oh, iron. We don't have iron either. You see, this is what happened. 10 there, 8, none, 21, 107. They can do all that. Yeah, oh, shame. What a shame. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, it is what it is, guys. 111 clothing. That is pretty awesome. We have Everly has grown up and is ready to work as well. Brilliant. Excellent. You know, I would like as well to know whenever you destroy a house or bring it down or whatever you want to call it, I think it would be nice for the guys to live in until the house is down. Does that make sense? Is that possible? I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking rubbish. Maybe I'm wishing too much. That's what I'm doing. I'm wishing that I'm not going to lose any guys for that stupid mistake. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Main thing is that we have prioritized this. They are bringing all the stuff in. That's really cool. And I'm hoping and praying that this house is going to be done before these guys died. Why these guys? Yeah, you see, they're starting we're starting to lose people, but the cleaners are done. I have one guy sleeping here. Why is he sleeping? Doesn't have the materials? Yeah, see? Okay, so I think it's time to bring the weavers, I think. So we have 3 tailors. Out of the way. Oh, someone died. There we go. Yeah, let's, I mean, we have 111. We don't have any flags left, so let them be. Let them be and see what happens. Look, they're collecting the, bringing down the fence as well, which is really, really cool. Pretty impressive. Oh, we're not going to have enough time, but what a shame. What a shame, guys. Well, there you go. That is another mistake. You have to be careful. Don't misclick anything, because if you do, it can cost you dearly, guys. And you know, it's a shame, really, because it actually can bring down your plan of the game for that particular episode, because you have something in mind and you misclick something, and then you have to change all your plan real fast as you go, and that is not very good news. Unfortunately, we're going to lose 4 or 5 people. It is what it is. But I would like to see if there's any way that you can actually cancel destruction of buildings. It has to be, I mean, surely, but I can't see it. I cannot see it. How are we doing? Well, we're pretty much sorted. It's only the ore that we need. What a shame. That's going to be a real shame. Are they still collecting? I think they are collecting ore. Are they bringing anything in? Well, that's all 5. I think they're dead now, I am afraid. And we couldn't make it in time. And you know, sometimes you need to get on with it, don't you? Now, iron, just there's 12 in here, 31 in there, and 34 there. Let's see if they can bring it real quick, real fast before finishing the episode, because it's just about to finish. Well, you know, one of the positive things is that we managed to send the boat for our first expedition. That was pretty cool indeed. I think that was very, very nice indeed. Now, one thing is worrying me a bit is the resources now, because as you can see, we don't have any hay, we don't have very little clay, or it's very, very short, and the stone is just not cutting either. So we are going to have to make sure these mines are producing big time, I think big time, during the winter, and see what happens, because otherwise we are going to be very limited in what we can build from now on. Yeah, they start you carry on bringing some ore and things, so it's just about time now to, if they could bring all of it, 124, they are doing it, so that's good news. That's good news. Right, well, they're bringing the wall down as well, which is very good. Now give us more space. Oh, look at that, finished, excellent. Come on, guys. I'm going to prioritize the builders to do this as well real quick. What is she doing? Oh, there we go. Excellent. Excellent. I'm going to speed it up to speed 10, so they can actually go even quicker. And hopefully we can actually see this beautiful house done. And as I said, we are going to have a row of houses in here, and all this probably is going to be farming land. And then from now on, we are going to have to relocate these guys as well at some stage, and start expanding a bit. What do you think, guys? I think it's a plan. This could be quite attractive town eventually. Look at beautiful barn. Look at that winter. How gorgeous it looks. How are we doing, by the way? Oh, 50%. Well, not too shabby. Not too bad at all. Okay. We gain Lennox is ready to work as well after being educated, which is good news. Very good news as well. Come on, nearly 60% there. Oh, look at this. How cool is... I love the animation of buildings being built up. I think it's really cool. I think they are pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. It really is. It's just a good game, but it has so many things that it can be improved. Definitely. But you know, sometimes when you play these games, you have to be loyal to the games. If you like it, you have to be loyal and you know, stuck with all the defaults and things that are not very nice and glitches and all that. And with the hope that one day they are going to be sorted out to make the game a tiny bit perfect, you know. But there you go. This is what it is. And in terms of food, we are doing really well. Very well. We are in late winter, so spring is going to come very soon up, so we need to wait for that. And of course, as soon as this house is done down here, we need to rebuild it again. This house here, we need to rebuild it again. Okay, but look at that beauty, guys. It's going to be pretty impressive, this house. There you go. Let's slow down. Oh, brilliant. I think that you can put up to 10 people here. Look at that, already full. What is going on, guys? How cool is that? How cool is that? Excellent. That is brilliant. Right, before we go, real quick, I'm going to bring all these people to work real quick. We have 21, so I can bring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in there, and 10 in here real quick as well. There you go. So there you go. We are going to finish here. Please comment, subscribe, and like. And as always, thank you very kindly. And I hope to see you in the next episode of Harvest Town. Until then, take great care.